Good day everyone and welcome to Exile News, the weekly show that brings you all the important news and informations on Path of Exile. And the first news we got this week has been a very short teaser for Act 7, where you can see some monsters and some of the story that's going to unfold. Again, it's a very short video, so it's not really gonna take much of your time. However, it might spoil a lot of things, so it's your choice if you want to see it or not. Other than that, we got the Ascendant class changes. So basically GGG is going to do two things to the Ascendant class. The first one is change the last node down each of these paths, and the effect is going to be again the same as before, where you can start from the actual start of that specific class. However, it's also going to add 2 skill points to yourself, which is going to give you a little bit more power, and GGG feels that's more in line with all the other classes. Also, they pretty much remade all of the choices for the class you're going to choose, and you can scroll down here and see for yourself all of those. Not gonna go through all of them, and basically GGG just tried to choose more specific things related to the class that you're gonna choose. So a necromancer is going to feel more like a necromancer and probably be stronger than before. However, personally I don't really like this system. I hoped it would be something like a multi-class, but it's not. It's just a scion that becomes another class, and most of the times you're just better off starting with the other class. So I don't know, I just don't really like this system at all. But we'll have to see how that works out anyway. Again, this week there's going to be, actually it's available until the 19th of June, so there's gonna be a little bit of time. As long as you are from United States, Canada, UK, France, Germany, Spain, Italy, Austria or Belgium, you can actually pick up those 3 microtransactions here for free. And well, that's really good. I did that and they are amazing. However, if you're not, you'll be able to buy them at a later date, available from the store. It's a shame it's not available in every country, but that's because it's connected with Amazon Prime, and that's not available everywhere. The only thing that bugs me is that these microtransactions are actually really good, and they put the legacy microtransaction for completing the challenges in the Legacy League to shame, which feels like GGG really cared about this promotion and really didn't give much of a fuck about the Legacy Challenge Leagues, except maybe the portal, which also doesn't really feel too good. Like, it has a lens shape for some reasons and doesn't really feel that great, but still, I don't know, these microtransactions are much better than the league ones, so that's the only disappointing thing. Other than that, it's pretty cool that GGG gives us free stuff. Of course it's a promotion, so they gain in visibility, but still, from a player's point of view, that's pretty good. Anyway, we also got a preview of the fight with Grathkol, Mother of Despair, which is going to take place in Act 7 somewhere, somehow. This is one of the bosses in Act 7, and it looks, not gonna spoil the video, but it looks like a fight that's going to kill a lot, and I mean a lot of players. Also, Act 7 is pretty forward into the story, so I think at this point players will be around level 50 at least, so a player that gets here is probably going to get wrecked by this fight. I mean, it just feels like it from watching the video, and you can choose to watch it as well if you want, if you don't care about spoilers. I mean, the name, the image, everything might be already a spoiler, but still, I recommend checking it out. It doesn't really show too much, but on the other side, it actually makes you understand most of the fight, or at least it feels like that. So if you don't want any spoilers, just don't look at it. And again, another preview, and this time it's about returning characters in Acts 6 to 10. And I'm gonna be honest, returning characters are something I don't really like too much, and that's because most of the times they are just there because the players like to recognize things they already know. However, they don't feel like they are tied too much into the story. Of course, in this case we still have to see. We already know that Nessa is playing a nice role, and that's fine with me. However, I don't know about other characters, like, I mean, the image here is clearly Doedis Dark Tongue, so you're probably gonna meet her again. Hopefully it's just not gonna be some random fight like in Act 4, which really felt rushed. I would like to actually have some lore or something to tie the strings of the lore around, because yeah, I mean, I know Path of Exile does lore in a very sporadic way, and I'm really thankful to the guy who actually put it all kind of together, which had a post on Reddit, what was it, like 3 months ago, maybe more, I don't know, I remember talking about it in the podcast anyway. So hopefully they've done this returning character as well, otherwise they're just gonna feel like recolors of the older ones, and that's not going to feel any good. So yeah, that was all for this week. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and a comment down below. Also, if you want to remain updated every week, be sure to subscribe to my channel. So that was all. I have been your host Zorzo, and I'll see you guys the next time.